Hi, Michelle.
Hi, Nancy.
All right, so today we're going to go through multi-page documents in Luna. So we're going to discuss how Luna can represent a PDF or a book reader object, and we'll go through that by showing how we can upload the content.
Right. Okay. So let's go ahead and start with uploading a PDF to show how that displays as a PDF object within the viewer. So you'll want to select the uploader. And once we're in the uploader, you're going to stay in this tab up here called Media Items. The next thing you'll want to do is create a new batch by clicking on the plus sign. And here's where you can select your files to upload. So you can either drag and drop, or you can select files as I'm doing, and this will search your computer. And we'll go ahead and select my PDF file and bring that in. And we'll also select a CSV file, so we can add record data to it at the same time. Once you brought those items in, then click Start the Upload, and the upload and processing will take place here. You'll notice here at the top that it will prompt you once the upload and processing is complete and it's safe to leave the page. So we are looking good, and now we're going to go ahead and go to the viewer. And we're going to find that same document that I just uploaded. So it would be this one. And this is how a PDF will display as a PDF item in the Luna detail view.
Okay, right. You just scroll down the page, and every page is there. There's 10 pages, I see.
Right, and you can zoom in and out if you so desire.
And if I export it, I export the PDF, because what Luna does is it just uploads the PDF to the server for display, and then for export if you enable the export.
That's
okay.
Right.
Okay, so that's for a PDF. Let's see what it looks like if we use that PDF or perhaps a different PDF and display it as a book reader object.
Okay, so again, we're going to go to the uploader. And when we're in the uploader, this time we're going to go up to the tabs menu and we're going to choose books. So this is really important. Once you've chosen the books, you'll go ahead and create a new book batch by clicking the plus sign. And then the process is more or less the same. So you can drag and drop, or you can select a book file. So I will go to my desktop and I will select the book as PDF files. So I've got a PDF and I've also got a CSV file, which will give me some record data with it at the same time. We'll click open, and then once they're in, start the upload. Now again, you're going to see the green bar going across, and it will prompt you for a second step once the files have been uploaded into the uploader. And that second step now is to process the book. So there's the green button, and you just click Process Book. So this may take a little while depending on how large the file is. And again, up at the top, you'll have the prompt here. And once it says it's safe to leave the page, you could safely go ahead and go to another tool or click out of this uploader. So we're going to go ahead and go to the viewer once again. And we're going to go into the collection. And this is the image that I brought in. So we'll open that up. And this was brought in just as a PDF, but you can see now that you've got the book flipping capability here. So you can click and flip through the books like so. And you could, of course, search and export. And if you do an export here, it will export the book as a PDF item as well.
Okay. So it has a PDF inside, but it displays as a book reader, which I think is, I always like the book reader format, and it seems faster and easier to go through materials in this format.
Right. I think it's a natural way to go through book-like items.
Okay. Now, this was great. You had the PDF. But we also were able to build books, more or less like construct a book in the book reader tool. So, and that's sometimes a preference, say if I have super high res files and I didn't want to just compress them all into a PDF, where we build the book reader in Luna.
Right. So we do have that capability as well. So again, I'm going to take you to the uploader. The process is same as uploading a PDF as a book item. You'll want to go to the book tab here, open that up, and click a new batch. Okay. So before we get started with the upload, I just want to come over here to the files that I have, because the files will look a little bit different. So my book files will contain a few items. First of all, it will contain a TIFF image for every single page of the document, and they must be numbered consecutively with preceding zeros, 3 preceding zeros, 1 through however many pages of your book there are. The second item you're going to want to have is a PDF. And so if you want the book to be searchable, text searchable within the Luna viewer, you'll want to make sure that your PDF it has an OCR layer on it. The third thing that we're going to bring in is what we call a book.properties file. And you just create this simple text file. And what it will include here are 3 things. First, the book identifier. And this will be the file name of the PDF that you brought in minus the .pdf extension. The second thing you're going to want to have are thumbnail image counts, the thumbnail image, not the count, but the image that you want to bring in as the first thumbnail that shows up when you're looking at books in the viewer. And then the third thing is the total count. So the total pages is the total page count of your PDF. So we can go ahead and close that.
So it's a little bit of prep. So as far as doing this, like if I'm, in part of a big, larger digitization project where I have multiple volumes, I can process these kind of in tandem with my imaging team to get everything organized.
That's right. And you can also create zip files so that if you have multiple books that are organized in this fashion, you can upload those zip files as well. So I'm going to go ahead and select all of the images and my book.properties file, as well as my PDF file. Let's do that again. And then I also have, along with this, a CSV file. So if you have record data, you can also import that as well. So let's get the CSV file. And I believe it is this one. Open that up. And of course, the process is the same. So start the upload. And it will take a little while for all of these items to upload into the uploader. And you can see up here at the top, we have a slightly different prompt. And so the page count won't match until you have all of the items that you need and the correct number of TIFF images. So once that's all there, it will look something like this with all the checkboxes, and we can go ahead and process the book. And of course, depending on how many TIFF images you have, how large the book is, this could take a couple of minutes or it could take a little bit longer. So again, the prompt here says it's safe to leave the page, which you can do when you see this. And we'll go over to the viewer again. And in this case, it is this particular item that we created as a book reader item with all of the different components. And it's, again, just the flip through the page mechanism.
Yeah, so it doesn't look any different than the PDF or PDF processed as a book reader object, but perhaps there's, a higher degree of page resolution in there, or my TIFFs are also stored as source files, so I have a little more flexibility there in terms of the content that I'm bringing into my system.
That's right.
Okay. Very good. Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome.
All right. Bye.
Bye.